Hi everyone. In today's video, we are going to learn the poem Trees written by Sarah Coleridge. So this is from 6th English Unit 2 and it's a memory poem. So you children have to memorize the whole lines from the poem. Okay children? So now let's talk about the poet Sarah Coleridge. Sarah Coleridge, born December 22, 1802, Keswick, Cumberland, England. Died May 3, 1852, London, is an English translator and author of children's verse, known primarily as the editor of the works of her father, Samuel Taylor Coleridge. So, Sarah Coleridge, she was born December 22 in 1802, Keswick, Cumberland, in England. So, that is where she was born, and she was died May 3, 1852, in London. So, that is when she was died and was an English translator and author of children's verse, known primarily as the editor of the works of her father, Samuel Taylor Coleridge. So, Samuel Taylor Coleridge was her father, and he was a writer. Okay, so Sarah Coleridge was helping him to translate and edit his works at first for the children. Okay, and during her childhood, her father was seldom at home, and his brother in law, Robert Southey, chiefly influenced Sarah's early years. Okay, so after that, Sarah's father, Samuel Taylor Coleridge, was not at home always, and her brother in law, Robert Southey, who inspired her, who encouraged her to write her works for children. Okay, for her children, she wrote Pretty Lessons in Verse for Good Children in 1834 and Petaziminan in 1837. A fairy story with some delightful lyrics. Okay, she started writing works for her children. Okay, and also for every children, and these were her famous works. Okay, so now I have given some names of the trees on the screen. Banyan, Alamaram. People, அரசமரம். Coconut, தென்னை மரம். Neem, வேப்பை மரம். Tamarind, புளிய மரம். Dates, பேரிச்ச மரம். Teak, தேக்கு மரம். Mango, மாமரம். So these are the trees that we are going to be talking about in this poem. Okay. So before that, let us all learn the glossaries of the poem. Quivers, shakes quickly, ஆடுறது. இப்போ காற்று அடிச்சுன்னா மரங்கள் ஆடல, வேகமாக ஆடும். ஸோ தட் இஸ் கால்டு குயிவஸ். ஓகே. ப்ரீஸ், எ ஜென்டில் விண்ட். ஓகே, அந்த ப்ரீஸ்ன்றது தென்றல், அந்த காற்றுக்கு தான் இங்கிலீஷில் ப்ரீஸ் அப்படின்னு சொல்கிறாங்க. ஓகே. ப்ளசண்ட், என்ஜாயபிள், இனிமையான. ப்ளசன்ட் மார்னிங் அப்படி சொல்லுவோம்ல, ப்ளசண்ட்னது ஒரு சந்தோஷமான, ஒரு இனிமையான, ஒரு என்ஜாயபிளான அப்படின்னு ஒரு அர்த்தம். ஓகே, ப்ளசண்ட் மார்னிங். So now I am going to read out the poem one by one. So listen to me carefully, children, that how I am going to pronounce the words. Okay. The banyan is the largest of trees. The people quivers in the breeze. The coconut grows up straight and tall. The neem tree's fruits are very small. The tamarind gives us pleasant shade. The date's leaf is as sharp as a blade. The teak tree gives us useful wood. The mango gives us fruit that is good. Okay, so this is what the poem. So let's see the poem one by one. So first two lines. The banyan is the largest of trees. The people quivers in the breeze. Okay, first the poet Sarah Coleridge describes about the tree banyan. Okay, how does it look like? It looks bigger in size, isn't it? The banyan tree, alamaram. It looks bigger in size, and also when we compare this tree with other trees, it will be looking bigger in size, isn't it? Yes. So second line, the people quivers in the breeze. I told you already, quivers means shakes quickly. Because of the wind, that tree shakes quickly here and there. Okay, because of the wind, the people tree quivers here and there. Okay. So now, the coconut grows up straight and tall. The neem tree fruits are very small. How does the coconut tree look like? Yes, the coconut grows up straight and tall. Yes, it looks straight and tall, isn't it? Yes. The neem tree's fruits are very small. So have you seen the neem tree's fruits? Yes, it looks small in size, isn't it? Yes, that's what the poet describes here. That neem tree's fruits are very small. Okay. The tamarind gives us pleasant shade. The date's leaf is as sharp as a blade. Okay. The tamarind tree, tamarind இந்த புளிய மரம் பார்த்துருப்பீங்களா ரோடு ஓரத்தெல்லாம் இருக்கும் லைனாக இருக்கும். So the tamarind gives us pleasant shade. Yes. So when you are traveling in the both side of the road, it will be covered with the tamarind trees, isn't it? And also it is giving us a pleasant shade. அப்படியே அந்த ரோட்டில் போகும்போது ஓரத்தில் ஃபுல்லாக இந்த புளிய மரமாக இருக்கும், அப்படியே ஒரு அழகான ஒரு நிழல் தரும். ஓகே, ஸோ தட்ஸ் வாட் த poet describes here. The date's leaf is as sharp as a blade. Have you seen the date's leaf? Yes, it looks sharp. Okay, if I stab it with the leaf of the date's leaf, what will happen? Yeah, it will be bleeding. Okay, that's how it is looking sharp. Okay. The teak tree gives us useful wood. The mango gives us fruit that is good. Okay, the teak tree. So you can see it on the screen. The teak tree. It is using to make furniture items. Okay, furniture items like windows, doors, and wooden cuttle. So we are making a lot of furniture items of these teak trees. Okay, so it is using to make woods. And mango gives us the mango gives us fruit that is good. So everyone loves mango because it tastes great, isn't it? So everyone loves mango, and it tastes amazing. Okay, the mango gives us fruit that is good. When we eat them, it tastes sweet, isn't it? Yes. So finally we have to know what are the rhyming words and a rhyming scheme. The ban is the largest of trees. Okay, so here I have highlighted the words. They are called rhyming words. Trees, breeze, tall, small, shade, blade, wood, good. So these words are called rhyming words because trees, breeze, they are pronouncing same, and tall, small, they are pronouncing same. Shade, blade, they are pronouncing same. Wood, good, it is also pronouncing same. So these words are called rhyming words. Okay, so I have already taught you how to find rhyming schemes in the previous poem, isn't it? Do you remember them? Yes. Yes. So first a. Okay, trees, breeze, they are pronouncing same, so a. Okay, tall, small, they are pronouncing same, so b. Shade, blade, they are pronouncing same, so c. Wood, good, they are pronouncing same, so d. Okay, so these are the rhyming schemes. Okay children, I hope you all understood the poem. Wish you all the best. Congratulations.